This is the story of a boy from northwest England, let's call him Kieran for his own safety, who was recruited by a County Lines gang when he was just 9 years old. At 9. 9. While most kids were learning to ride bikes or play football, Kieran was being reeled in to push gear. His dad had left, his mum was struggling, and the gang's recruitment was slick, wrapped up in the promise of cash, respect and survival. It started with his best mate, an older kid with trainers and money who said, "Let's run our own line." At first it seemed like an opportunity, a way to help his family, but it was a trap. Kieran and his mates started small, making calls, moving bags of white and green by train, sometimes pulling in £2,000 a day. Then more kids joined, vulnerable kids in school uniform, chosen because police rarely stopped them. The gang told them to take off their blazers to avoid school detection. It spread fast, like poison. Kids recruiting kids, none realizing they were being taken advantage of, because to them, it was family, it was loyalty, it was survival. But beneath the surface was a nightmare of brutality and fear. Kieran saw his friends snatched. They made sure he knew the consequences if he did not comply. He lied to social workers about where he was staying, sometimes pulling fake addresses off Google Maps just to avoid being found. He lived on shots, gaffs, dens where users let the gang stay and operate. They moved mad. No chatting, just smoke. It was normal. By 16, Kieran was running the whole line. The boy who recruited him was in prison, so he took over. He recruited other kids, told them, quick cash, no stress, passing on the poison like a virus. But then social care moved Kieran to a different area, and that's what saved him. He passed the burner phone on and finally got out. Yet the cycle keeps going. In 2024 alone, nearly 3,000 children were recorded as involved in county lines, some as young as 8, many with no support, no safety net. We don't see them as victims, they're gang members. But it's grown adults pulling the strings, using fear, coercion, hunger to control them. Ask yourself this: if a 40-year-old man moved on a 12-year-old girl, no one would hesitate. We'd be outraged. We demand justice. So why do we look away when the same thing happens, but the child's drafted to run the roads? How's a kid moving weight for big men seen as hustle when really he's just been played and left to carry all the heat? This story isn't just about gear or gangs, it's about poverty, coercion, and broken promises. If we truly want to stop this, we need to see these kids for what they are: child victims who deserve protection, not punishment. Because right now, we're failing them.